non-stop action, really, when it comes down to it. You're going to see some high-level play and then some more high-level play in the form of a whole nother bracket, which I think is a pretty big treat.
It's going to be fun, for sure, man. All right. And as we get right into the set, it is MTS AON Suarez versus free agent Soan. Soan coming in from the losers bracket. And it is worth noting, Suarez put him into losers initially. So this is a bit of a run back, see if Suarez cements his victory here or if Soan gets his revenge. And it's looking like Suarez is starting things off pretty hot.
That's a pretty explosive start from Suarez. I mean, you want to talk about a zero to death to start grand finals? I mean, that's how you want to be looking.
Most certainly. Now, we've seen these two play in, I believe this is the winner's side of bracket, because we brought these two together anyways, and winner's finals at that. We saw them play on Pokemon Stadium too. This seemed to be just the assured game one pick for both of these players in their sets. However, I feel like, and I believe we discussed this earlier, the layout of this stage favors a bit more towards Yoshi than I.
Yeah, we did. We talked about Yoshi being able to move around with his amazing aerial mobility and acceleration. Means that in general, this stage is really going to favor him. He's going to have the option to really just kind of dance around Soan. And we're seeing it here. He's already lapped Soan in percent on this second stock. And I mean, you know, games of Ultimate, they've been moving fast, but that doesn't mean that Soan can't slow down the pace just a little bit, because right now Suarez is running in circles around.
So just a note for Yoshi Bomb. We've seen that a couple of times throughout the day, and it is a tool very often used by both Suarez and Raptor. That is a star kill. Goddamn. Yoshi Bomb does not break shield raw in this game. It brings the shield just barely damaged. And let me tell you, it is so reassuring, and Kyle definitely went for that for the culture.
Yeah, that was a...
He knew he was going down, but gotta do it for the fam.
That was something special. It looked like Soan realized, this match is not going my way, so I might as well take him down with me. Well, good stuff to Suarez taking game one. That 0 to death at the beginning of the match was something special. I think Suarez was absolutely coming for the fences, and I think he was like, you know what? We might have taken a break, but I am not afraid.
Yeah, this man never shows any fear with what he's got.
It looks like they're going to Battlefield for game two.
Ooh, okay.
I think that's probably a good choice for Soan as opposed to the Pokemon Stadium choice. I think he can cover these platforms pretty well. However, this is the issue, that Suarez is going to be able to combo Soan all around the stage. Right now, again, Suarez starting out so strong, 94% in the beginning stages of this match, just 20 seconds go by.
I feel like overall, this stage pick will, I don't think it's going to particularly favor Soan too much, and that's immediately evident from how the game is starting once again. But I feel like it's going to be overall more neutral pick, just because Soan can use these platforms more defensively, but now Yoshi is able to weave through those platforms fairly well. So I feel like it's sort of going to even itself out, where yeah, Soan is going to have more time to respond to things and in general have more options, but Suarez himself also has a good variety.
Yeah, I feel like what you said about Soan using these platforms defensively, but perhaps Suarez using them offensively is pretty interesting. Though it's a neutral stage, I would say, in terms of platform layout, only one of these two characters can use these platforms for combos, which would be Suarez versus Soan, who can use them to escape Yoshi. Obviously, Yoshi would have to commit to using his double jump to get up to that top platform, which is something that I think Soan might be looking for. However, Soan is still behind in percent in this game, so he might be using that top platform a little bit more, or he might have to switch up his gameplay a little bit.
I think what he needs is just a lucky break as far as getting a combo is concerned.
Yeah, we talked about Ike with those 2-hit, like 3-hit combos. Right now, Suarez is hitting him 5, 6, 7 times every time he gets a touch, and I think that that's a critical part of this game. Soan making that quick draw recovery, he's back to stage, and now let's see what he can put together. Nair into forward air, and now Nair again. Oh, great coverage. Up air not going to do it just yet.
How about that one? Yo, finally coming through. He's got a little bit of a lead, but he's sitting at 139, so you know Yoshi's not going to have any issue taking care of this. What I want to bring up, though, is just how well prepared Soan was for any option Suarez threw up when he was at the ledge while trying to secure that earlier stock.
Yeah, absolutely. I think in general, Soan was doing a good job getting back on the ledge. We saw that in his set with, who was it, Stock Taker. In the beginning, he was actually struggling to come back to ledge against Wolf. He got hit by those lasers. But as time went on, he realized that he could mix up his recovery, and I think he's doing the same thing here against Suarez.
Going for the F smash where he did end up bringing things down for Soan as far as stocks are concerned, but with the 60% lead that he has, I feel like Soan just needs to keep this momentum going. He could start Grand Finals very strong.
Alright, Soan has Suarez to the ledge. Great job using that down B for Yoshi to get back to the ledge. I think mixing it up a little bit. Had he gone high, Suarez might have gotten hit with an up air from Soan. So I like the down B choice. However, he's still boxed in the corner. Once again, same plays, more percent.
The use of forward air has just been hysterical from Soan because it just covers so much space so quickly now. Like previously, it used to be a solid move for the sake of like netting your kills, asserting your stage control, and it fills all of those roles, but it's just faster.
Yeah, in general, you see him using it a little bit more safely as a landing option. Oh, but he gets him with the tip of the boot, and Suarez takes game 2. Soan shaking his head. Clearly, he had that in the bag. Is Suarez trying to calm him down?
I think that, yeah, my presumption there was that was a misinput. I know Soan was mentioning earlier that he was still adjusting to like certain things in this game, and misinputs are definitely going to be aplenty. My feeling is that was supposed to be fall through platform forward air,
as opposed to
yeah, and that's probably why John was motioning to Soan, because like once again these guys they're boys. They're
that's
chilling.
true, right?
Like they're duking it out here in Grants. They're going to do it again. And again, and again, and again.
They'll probably go to each other's houses for a Smash Fest or something like that, so they're probably used to it. Good down air. That down air, just like in Smash 4, has a whole lot of shield pressure. And you gotta watch out because in this game, shields are a little bit weaker, and so that down air is even more volatile than before.
It's crazy because it's like so many moves now can poke shield well. So for Yoshi to be able to get just free shield damage and having a smaller shield on the opponent so quickly and so easily, while also being able to follow up with some sort of option, assuming your opponent wants a shield again.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like Yoshi won the jackpot when it came to how his kit interacts with the new mechanics.
Oh, for sure. Because I feel like just in general, Yoshi has so much more stuff than he had before. We saw in the winner's final set, Suarez going down throw to up air. His new forward tilt is incredible. And in terms of the mechanics, as you were saying, covering air dodge is a lot easier for Yoshi than to cover his air dodge, simply because his air mobility is ridiculous. And so I think just in general, Yoshi has a really good time because of the game itself. And I think we're going to see that here. Soan, though, tying up the stocks with a nice little up tilt. That up tilt, as I was saying before, is such a strong option.
He just did raw A for following that. Soan loves playing with his new toys.
Yeah, I think Soan really likes the super armor on that Aether. You see him go for it a lot to catch opponents who are landing pretty obviously with an aerial. I think Suarez maybe facing backwards and then doing a back air in the corner perhaps is a little bit telegraphed. But Suarez still keeping on the pressure. Wow, the micro spacing around that grab was incredible by Suarez. He just reeled back with the forward smash, got the hit, and now there's one stock left on Soan if he wants to put something together.
I feel like Suarez has gotten a better handling of movement in this game than majority of players. Like, he's had no issue with being able to microspace on the ground, nor piloting Yoshi in ways that allows him to completely abuse his opponents.
This set is over. Suarez is sick. Oh. There we go. Oh, not even done. Add insult.
Meaty boy! Meaty boy Ike has not had enough yet. But he almost had it.
He did it again!
I'm so tired.
He ended both games with that.
I'm so tired.
If I was Soan, I'd be mad. Suarez is sick. All right, well, there you go. Suarez wins the bracket.